why. I have carefully selected top 4 news making the rounds in Nigeria as of today, and I'll be giving my blunt analysis on each and every one of them. So you want to stick around to the end of the video, hit the subscribe button, and let's get going. First and foremost is the fact that Nigerian doctors has called off their strike after just 1 week, after they met with stakeholders like the Minister of Health, the Minister of Labour, and other stakeholders. So after that meeting, they decided to call off that strike because in their own words, the government seems to have considered their request and they are working on it. So in an effort to just make the government know that they are reasonable, they decided to call off that strike and give it 1 month. After 1 month, that is next month, July, they will continue the strike again if the federal government refuses to meet up with their requirements. Still on health, and the number 2 news is the fact that the presidential task force in charge of Covid-19, they have come out to say that there will be more deaths in the next 2 weeks because the level at which they are recording new cases is becoming very, very alarming. They are recording hundreds and hundreds of cases. As of today, we are over 400 new cases as of today. In reality, if we have to speak the truth and nothing but the truth, we have not seen much that these guys have done to reduce the rate at which people are dying or to reduce the rate at which this virus is spreading. This virus is spreading so much, and it's about enforcement and making sure that people comply with safety rules. But obviously, the government is not really going through the streets and seeing how people are just living their normal life. And that has resulted into a spike, and we are having new cases every day. So we're going to have more cases, and I can only wish you that you have a very strong immune system. Pray that your immune system serves you right now. Otherwise, death looms. The third news is the fact that the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has come out to say that the cost of governance is very high, which obviously we know already. We know all these things, and it's as if they are reiterating what we already know. That the cost of government is not a fact that Nigeria, the cost of maintaining the government takes 70% of our budget. Just 30% is used for capital projects. That is outrageous. It does not happen anywhere in the world. An average senator walks home with millions of naira on a monthly basis. So we already know, just do it, fix it. The last news is this news of the insecurity going on in the country, especially in the north. And so many groups, Northern Elders Forum, Northern Youth Forum, they are coming out to say that it is very, very despicable that the government that they gave their vote on massively. The majority of the votes that President Muhammadu Buhari got came from the north, and yet he could not secure that north. And because people, bandits, and a lot of insecurity, terrorists, Boko Haram, they are ravaging and they are killing people in their hundreds, and yet the government cannot do anything about it. But now, the Senate President Lawani has already approached the President, telling the President that he should sack the security chiefs, give them money, as if the money that they have been giving them all this while is not enough. He's telling the government to give them money, to pump more money into the system. In fact, it's as if this Lawan guy is all about money, because they're saying they should give them money again. That after giving them a timeline, which is also a political game, that after that timeline, they are now going to sack them if they are still not able to live up to the standard of making sure that they keep the north safe. So that's top 4 news for you. I'm a political influencer. Please hit the subscribe button. Help me get the 1,000 subscriber mark. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.